Some people would forget their heads if it was loose. The things they leave around here, it's marvellous. I had a chap in here one night with a Christmas tree. Oh, it was enormous. He left it right over there, right where that other nut left his briefcase. Of course, I held on to it for a couple of days, but when he didn't come back for it, do you know what I did? I sent it to the children's home on the common. Well, there isn't much you can do with a Christmas tree after Christmas, is there? Looked rather nice standing over there. Next year, I might... Is this what you're looking for, sir?
He was lucky that time. And we all need this kind of luck sometimes, because we're none of us infallible. We're as likely to forget things as easily as the next man. On this occasion, nothing was missing. But it might have been you, and you might not have been so fortunate. Say the bag had contained rather different things, and it had been found by a rather different person. Then another story would have unfolded. Every incident in this film is founded upon fact, and what you see are not isolated, exceptional occurrences. And the people involved are people like this, the average man. For that is what they seem. Security men would call them source, for that is what they are. Sources of secret information. Everything they do, everything they say seems perfectly normal except for that odd thing. And even this, seconds later, might seem to be the unthinking work of a child. That is, to everyone except this man, contact, because he knows the story of the sign, and the sign tells him that information is waiting to be collected. Microfilm. Secret document received. Unobtrusive, but significant. Melodramatic, perhaps? But not to those who choose this dangerous, unpleasant way of life. They are seemingly decent citizens with honest occupations. How does one recognize them? Perhaps one doesn't. Maybe they shop at your shop, travel in your train, live in your street. And why do they do it? That's not so difficult to answer. Let's take one case with its background and its history and follow it through. Before the point at which we take up the story, months of meeting, cajoling, and negotiation have gone on. Negotiations which come to a head at a suburban breakfast table with the arrival of a theater ticket. A ticket which carries a date, a place, and a time. Significant only to the man who sent it and to the man who receives it. But this is the place, and this is the time. Not microfilm this time, but an original, taken from the office on Friday night, handed over on Saturday. It must be photographed and handed back by Sunday. Everything can be arranged, even in the most unlikely fashion. And the secret file will be back in the office first thing Monday morning, without anybody knowing. Without anybody knowing, one can never be quite sure. However much care one takes, however quiet and surreptitious one may be, somewhere someone may be watching. And however quiet and surreptitious they may be, they too may be watched. It's watch and be watched, follow, lose, and find again. But in this game of hide and seek, there is no humor. National security is at stake. A carefully planned and prearranged rendezvous was not kept. But every puzzle has its key, and the key to this one is to be found not far away at a certain embassy.